Former 2020 Democratic presidential hopeful Andrew Yang on Thursday launched his New York City mayoral campaign, hoping to replace outgoing Bill de Blasio with an audacious pitch for a universal basic income as a headline policy. "I'm running for mayor for a very simple reason. I see a crisis and believe I can help," he said, citing the COVID crisis as well as high unemployment in the Big Apple. Yang spoke in Morningside Heights on the Upper West Side of Manhattan after announcing his campaign on Wednesday evening. "We need bold ideas and fresh ideas to revive our city," he said. "We need to look forward and adapt to economic challenges of today and the future." "We also need a city government focused on competence and delivering for our people every day." He called on the city to move away from political blame games, when in reality, the people have been losing and it is tearing our city apart. Yang could stake out a relatively moderate candidacy in a field of left-wing Democratic hopefuls. He described his platform as a positive vision for New York City and a rational, progressive plan to implement it and make it a reality. He is widely seen as an early frontrunner and has been surrounded by speculation and interest since he filed paperwork last month. If his bid succeeds, he would replace the left-wing de Blasio, who cannot run for a third team. De Blasio has been dueling with Governor Andrew Cuomo over the response to the COVID-19 pandemic. His universal basic income proved popular among Democrats, and it caught on with other candidates in the field, re-emerging amid questions of how to stimulate the economy in the COVID era. He has called for it again in NYC, calling it the largest basic income program in the history of the country. Yang's policy for New York City would begin by giving those classed as living in extreme poverty about $2,000 a year. On the pandemic, he is prioritizing a push for New York City to reopen, noting the damage the lockdowns have done to the economy. He has called for reopening schools and businesses but has also emphasized reopening the fun side of the city. He's also called for the biggest post-COVID celebration in the world and for to-go cocktails to be made a permanent fixture, noting their popularity in lockdown New York, as well as legalization of marijuana.